Hello, people. Please come and say hello. Come talk to me. I'm on my own tonight. Oops, let's find her. Hey, Liz, how are you? I've got you first up on my list. Hey, Tatiani. How are you both? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Just been relaxing for most of the day. It's too cold to do anything else. I was going to get out in the garden, but then the rain came, or the mist of rain came. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Mila. Hang on, let me put you up on the screen. Tatiani. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Are you from Melbourne? Hello. I'm also from Melbourne. Mila, I love the pictures you sent me. Thank you so much for sending them to me. I almost felt like I was there. I'm good. Shared you out. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing me out. And please don't forget to like the live up the top in the corner there, or love the live, and show me some hearts across your screen. If you're using the phone, you'll be able to see them. That will help the algorithms for Facebook. I don't know what's going on, but somebody showed me a notification that they got today, and it was for a live that happened last week, which was just, it blew me away. It said the notification was an hour old. It's actually around about a week old. So I don't know what Facebook is doing. I've also had notifications from people that are way too late. I've been in hospital all day with my husband. Had first cancer treatment, didn't go well. So, Amanda, I'm so sorry. That's not good. That really isn't good. Is he still in pain at the moment now? I bet it was, Mila. It feels a bit weird being on here on my own. Not that I can't work on my own, but it just feels really weird not having somebody beside me. That way, should I say. Thank you, Glennis. Chandra, shouldn't you be in bed tonight? I'm sorry to hear about that. Yes, am I, Tatiani. Aren't you supposed to be in bed? Or are you just coming along? Jaylyn, how are you? How are things going? Let me know how they're going. Heading back soon, yes, climbing the walls he is. Oh, poor thing. Can't they give him something a bit stronger, Amanda, for the pain? It's got to be. I couldn't think of anything worse than being in so much pain. If you want me to send a healing to him, please, by all means, just message me through Messenger, and send a picture of what he of his face so that I can see him, and I will do my best to whatever I can do for him. Just feels weird. I agree. Yeah, it does feel weird, doesn't it, Tatiani? I mean, I don't have an issue working on my own, but it's just so much nicer. I'm always more comfortable with a team effort. And there's my admin woman. She's making me feel very comfortable. Thank you so much, Joanna. I nearly drank my word then. I had to be careful with that. Oh. Not good. Not good, Amanda. Oh, dear me. Thank you for tagging all those people. Guys, just give me half a minute while I share this out to some groups. I've got to share them out to a few different places other than the normal groups. See if we can't get some newbies in here, as well as the old group as well, obviously. My soul group, as I should say. Where are we? Maggie, advertising. So usually there's somebody talking, but there's nobody talking, so I have to be careful. No, I don't really, because all you guys know me. Hang on, I'll just look over the top there. I would love a healing, please. I'm scared. Okay, Amanda, do you have me on Messenger? If you don't have me on Messenger, perhaps Joanna can put my personal page up, my profile up, and then you can messenger me from there with a picture. It'll come up as a request, and then I'll go to it as soon as the request comes up. Just looking at some of these messages. Caroline's healing is so helpful. Oh, thank you, Tatiani. Hey, Yoli, how are you? How you doing? And don't forget, people, if you would like to, I've got one donation already, and if you would like to be put on the donated list and bumped up the queue for a guaranteed reading, please, by all means, pop your donations through to my PayPal, which is coming up in the comments now. Oh, there you go. Joanna had already put it. Oh, no, she didn't. She put in my personal Facebook account. So the personal Facebook account, don't send a friend request to me. It's much more preferable if you messenger me, and I will pick up the messages through there. I don't know what Facebook have done with the messages for my page, but it just seems a little bit harder to get to my messages from the page. So I use Messenger instead. I'd love a card. Mandy Absalom. Mandy, have I done a reading for you before? I seem to recall the name, but not for a little while. Liz, I'm doing your reading as a first donated reading. I'll just get into a few others first before I do you. All right? So I'm going to pick these ones for Mandy. No, Mandy. Okay, Mandy, have you liked the page or liked the live? Sorry, I'm looking up here, and hopefully, if you wouldn't mind liking the page and just updating your notifications, because I would love to see you here again as well. You're such a beautiful soul. Look at you there. Look at those eyes. You're a searcher, Mandy. Always searching. I'm picking up, Mandy, that you're an empathic soul. Let me see what I've got for you, Mandy. Please like and share. And I got your messenger request, Amanda. Don't forget to send me a picture. Oh, Jaylyn. Jaylyn, was that for you or for someone else? The donation that you put through. Love to be in that list if you feel drawn. Yeah, just hang in there, guys, because that will just be me. And I would love to be able to do a card for you, but they will only be short because there is just me. I sent a picture, okay, and I messaged you. Yeah, I got your messenger request, so it's there, all right? Magda Rodriguez. Magda, hang around. If you'd like to put in a donation, I can definitely get to you. I will be choosing randomly from the group, whoever's in the comments at the time. Joanna will explain that to you. I'm not taking a list of the free readings. All right, so where are you? I've lost you again. Just got to get back and find you. Mandy. Mandy, Mandy, Mandy. Mandy. Yeah. My guides are just telling me that you're you are a gentle soul. You're an empath, and it's not your first life here either. It's like you are an old soul, Mandy. You've got a number of you've got a number of relatives around you, like ancestors that are watching over you. They're telling me that there have been a few ups and downs for you over the past couple of years, and they're deliberately redirecting you to a different path. Does this make sense to you? Because they want you to experience some type of abundance, any abundance, and the abundance that they're talking about is an abundance that could come in any form. Just let me know if this is coming up for you. You've lost so many beautiful friends and family. Oh, friends and family. Yeah, yeah. They've all got your back. They're kind of standing around you, and they're gently maneuvering you. They're telling me that if you go into your soul a little bit more rather than the 3D world, if you catch my drift, they're saying that you will be able to feel them pushing you. And they're also telling me that very occasionally they'll give you a message and they'll ask you to do something. They want you to pay attention. I take care of my gram who has sundowner dementia. Oh, dementia is not a good thing. It's a hard thing to live with, but you know what? I've known a few people that have had dementia around me, and the trick to being with a person who has dementia is to just take it in your stride. Apart from the fact that they get very upset when they don't know where they are, they're telling me that you're going to be doing a really good job. Your anxiety is awful leaving here alone during the day. Yeah, I bet it would be. Okay, so Mandy, they're just telling me that you don't leave her for very long during the day. She said, Grampy raised me. She's my mother, my soulmate. Yeah. And she's another one of these ones, when she passes over, she will be with you, right by your side. And she doesn't, it's like they're saying to you, just because you can't see us doesn't mean that we're not here. And like I said, I can feel them pushing you. Do you have trouble with your shoulder blades, like in between your back? Because all of a sudden I'm getting this really sharp pain in between my shoulder blades on my back. She's fine-tuning the day. Okay. You do have a pain. Okay. I'm just feeling that pressure in between my shoulder blades. They're telling me that it's I could keep going with you. This is supposed to be a free reading. Oh, sorry, Mandy. They're telling me that you just relax. Okay, you are doing the very best you can with the information and the things that you are doing with your grandmother. You can't do any more than what you are doing. This is the way it was always intended to be. You are the giver. You are the person that is her carer, and just let it go. Let that anxiety go. It's not serving you. All right? Let it go. If you need to do a bit of crying, go do it. I heard it was my friend Joe. I do oracle trying to heighten my gifts. Yeah, I could sit here and talk to you forever about this, Mandy. All right? But I have to leave it there. I would love to catch up with you again. So please like the page and update your notifications so that you get to see me again. All right? Just take care of yourself. They want you to take care of yourself. They're saying that there's so many possibilities for you coming up. So don't give up. Right? Or not that you're a giver-upper, but they're saying just hang in there, basically. Okay, Mandy, love and light to you. I would love to see you on the live again. All right. Okay. So let me just have a look at these one. Hi, Lockie. How are you? Sorry, I missed you before. I didn't see that. You gonna hang around in the comments? Thanks for sharing me out, Lockie. Okay, so just let me have a look. Who have I got here? Liz, I've got you up next. Are you here? Just hang in there, Amanda, because any free readings, I'm just going to be choosing from the audience. So it won't be a minute. Okay, so Liz Kane. After our last reading, the talk with a partner happened, and his quiet nature, no talking happened. But I listened to you, an elder, a male sometimes needs to take it in, and then he can work out on his end if we are compatible to continue. Meet at 1992, separated in 2014. Got back together 2009, but we have to talk. We have this talk. So although I'm in a way at peace with connection, you did say that. Good. Okay. All right. You do that, Liz. I'm just going to take that off the screen so you guys can see me. But I've got it here. And also from conversation with Lockie, and you go with messages above. Yes, it is important for you to go with any message. I'm not quite sure as I said to you people before, when I do readings, I don't remember what I've said to you. All right, so thank you so much, Liz, for putting that information in there for me, and I will have a look at it as I do my readings. Just let me know. Yes, you can, Mandy. Absolutely. All right. Just call me. Look me up on my messenger. Joanna can put my private page on there. Just hit me with a messenger request, and we can organise it from there. All right. Okay, Liz. What question would you like to ask, Liz? I'm still feeling a bit of turmoil from you. Turmoil and angst. They're using that word angst. Jaylyn, who did you put a donation in for? Just yourself? No, wrong one, Joanna. Wrong one, Joanna. My personal Facebook, darling. Okay, all right. Liz? What question would you like to ask, Liz? Liz, where are you? Hey, Pamela. Okay, Liz, what am I drinking? I'm drinking ginger and lemon tea. Ginger and lemon tea. Liz, there she is. Yes, because it's hard when you love someone so deep, but they can't communicate questions. What's the future hold? Okay. All right. So, Liz, as soon as you said that about the communication, it's hard for him to communicate the questions to you. How is he with writing things down? Because they're telling me that he knows how he feels. It's just that he can't put them into words. So if he can't put them into words, like verbally, can he write them down for you? And how do I see this going? If he could just see, he's actually giving me a little bit of a headache because he's got all of these confusing thoughts going around in his mind, and you feel like this with him. You feel like you can't get out of this bind. You feel like you can't get past there. Right? You feel like you've done so many things to do with him, and he's just not picking up on any of the signs. But he literally is. And they're saying to me, Liz, that he is on a different frequency than you are. Your frequency is a little bit higher than his, and he doesn't know how to upgrade. He doesn't know he doesn't know how to do this. He's never been taught. Yeah. And if he's never been taught, he gets given these life lessons, and one of them involves you to be able to show him that there's always a different way of being able to communicate. Now, they're also telling me that he communicates in different ways, like his love style is different than yours is, and to make sure that he is aware that you are aware that he does communicate his love differently to you, but you also need yours taken care of. You need to have yours tended to as well. At the moment, you're trying to sort out whether or not he can communicate with you for his needs. And this is, I'm just being told he could write them down to you. And then when he writes them down, that's going to be his move. He's going to be him opening up to you. And that's the best he can do at the moment. Does this make sense to you, Liz? This relationship could go either way. And I would prefer to be on the positive side of this. His mum died at 2 and his dad blamed him, beat him, yes, and he loves in a very different spot on. Okay, all right. In some ways, Liz, just let me put the timestamp on this, 25 minutes. In some ways, Liz, because of his childhood and because of the trauma that he went through, it's almost like if I open my mouth, I'm going to get hurt. Someone's going to hurt me, so I'm going to shrink away and I won't say anything. And it's such a comfortable zone for him. It's such a normal zone for him. I'm not saying that it's right, that he finds it hard to shift out of that. It's been many years that he's done it that way. So it's going to be hard for him to move and shift out of that area. So in a way, he feels like when he will speak or does speak, that he has to defend himself because he thinks somebody's going to attack him with the information that you give him. Yes, it's a form of protection. And yes, he is a wonderful person. Now, do you think that you'd be able to get him to write down his questions or write it down in words? Because he will start articulating. He's just not used to it. And if he sees it written down to you, he may be able to start talking to you about it. And even if it means you and him talking to each other, where you speak and he writes, there has to be a way in the meantime that he can actually move through this. I can suggest it and see what he does. Yeah. Just suggest it. Suggest it at a time when the two of you are ready to give it a go at communicating. But he has to feel safe when he communicates this to you, because if he doesn't feel safe, he won't open up. Hey, Brianna, how are you? Okay. Keep those love hearts coming, guys, please. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to remember some things. I too think if I give him space, it might help. Yeah. What type of space are you talking about? Because if you give him space, he may feel that you don't want to continue with this, or you don't want to give this a go. Oh, thank you, Mandy. If you'd like to write up a review for me, Mandy, that would be great. I'll pop it on my page under the review tab. I'm good, Caroline, but feeling tired. I'm good now. Pace, we spoke today, but he said leave. I love him and will do anything for our highest good. Sometimes he needs to digest things. Yes, he does. Because he's not used to it. Like I said, he's just not used to it. So space is that what you're saying? Space, not pace? Or do you feel that you need to pace this? Because both are meaningful. I'm just feeling like his head's going to explode. So that tells me that, yes, he does need space. It feels like everything, it's just too much for him. He's got too much to think about. He feels like he's under pressure to give you that communication that you need. Yeah, you can smother. So therein lies the lesson for you, Liz. He needs to learn how to communicate, and you need to learn how to step back and give somebody space. All right, that you're basically like a mirror for each other. All right, he's showing you how to not smother or to create those boundaries, those better boundaries for yourself, and he is learning to communicate. And that's what I felt in his energy today. Yeah. He'll get there. He just needs time. And like I said, I his head is just full of words. He's not used to communicating on that level with emotions because he's never been able to do it. All right, it's not normal for him. Normal for him is emotionless, being blamed, not being heard, all of those types of things. That's what is happening for him. So in a way, stepping back for you and allowing him some space would be really good. And that's got to be hard for you too, Liz. Yes, but on the other hand, Liz, as well as, he's being scared of hurt, you're actually afraid of rejection or being left. You smother him because you want to give you want to give him all the love you can to stop him from leaving. My guides are just showing me the two of you walking down the street hand in hand. And they're saying that this is also one of the forms of communication that the two of you need. And they're also showing me, might feel a bit strange for you to do this, Liz, and it might feel very strange for him to do it. But they're actually showing me the two of you sitting down facing each other, whether you're on a chair or whether you're on the floor with your legs crossed. They're actually showing me the two of you looking at each other's eyes and focusing on the eye contact and not looking away from each other, because this is where the emotions are. It's like the eyes to your soul, all right? And this is where you'll make that connection. So there's, again, there are different ways of making these soul connections with each other, and you both have something to learn from each other. Yeah. Okay. And that's such a hard thing for people to do, to make that eye contact. You'll notice that when people talk, they don't actually look at you when they talk to you. They'll turn away and say something, and then they'll look back, and then they'll turn away and they'll look back. The idea is to maintain that contact. And I mean, I'm looking at you at the moment, but I'm looking at myself. That's why I look away, because it helps me concentrate. Teary. Oh, yes. And it will make you teary because it is an emotion. When you look through the eyes of another person and you don't speak, this is when the emotions happen. This is when the connections are made. You're not allowed to speak. You just have to watch. You just have to look at each other. No speaking allowed. And just extend it, like from, if it's difficult for both of you, then extend it from 2 minutes, even 1 minute. Try 1 minute, because it is, as I said, it's hard to do and it is very confronting sometimes. But give it a go, all right? Try it for 1 minute. Set the alarm or something like that. It doesn't matter if, if at the other end of this, that monkey on your shoulder turns around and says to you, oh, this is ridiculous. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You maintain that eye contact, all right? And this little monkey will just fade away, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yes, it will help the emotions and the soul. Absolutely. All in perfect timing. It will happen when you're ready, Liz. Just give it a shot. I think he needs to just come back down from where he is at the moment. He just feels like he needs a bit of space. Okay, yes, it's always been my eyes with me. Crazy how you mentioned that. I feel like I'm losing my fiance of 14 years. Yeah. Mandy, we need to talk, obviously. All right, Liz, Do you have any questions for me? Yes, the energy was so strong, so I left. Yeah. And you'll feel that, all right? You feel that because you've got that connection. And because you love him, you know that he's not going anywhere, that he just needs to digest this information. As soon as you left, he probably jumped straight in the shower and said, fuck, I can't deal with this. So it was good that you left. Will you move soon? I will ask the pendulum. Now, what do you mean by soon? Because if I say soon to the pendulum, the answer will more likely be yes. Are you wanting to, okay, let's just ask, will Liz Kane be moving within the next month? Will Liz Kane be moving within the next 6 months? Okay, so I asked, and the pendulum said it will happen within the next 6 months. So now you need to remember what I've just said to you, because I won't. All right, I'll write it against your name. But you'll have to tell me when that happens. Now, I used 1 month, it said no. I used 6 months, it said yes. So it's between 2 to 6 months that you will be moving. So you're not going to be moving far, though, Liz. They're just showing me a short car drive. They're not showing me that you're going to be moving far. I don't know why that is, but they're just saying you're not going to be moving very far. Okay, Liz. Yep. You're not going to be moving far, they're saying. They're just all nodding at me saying, yes, she's not going to move very far. She's not been in the same house for 41 years. This is where I will pass. Okay. All right. Liz, thank you so much for your donation. Lockie and I will be on next week, next Friday. Hopefully he'll be through the worst of what he's dealing with. But if not, I will be doing the live by myself again. So let's just all hope that he gets better soon. All right? Okay, Liz. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Okay, I was saying, can I get a reading? Do you see me and my husband buying an RV anytime soon? Magda, you're asking if you're going to be buying an RV anytime soon. My guides are just saying to me that this is completely up to you whether or not this happens. The two of you will need to sort through that. It's not something that the cards can answer for you, because both of your energies are at play here. And the decision to buy an RV will come around for the two of you, but it will come around when this third energy comes into the scene, comes into the picture. And I don't know when that will be. If you have your heart set on an RV, it's time for you to do some manifesting. You look like a person that will make this happen. Okay. All right. Oops, where are we going? Thank you very much, clear thinker. Thank you with gratitude and love. You're welcome, Liz. You're so very welcome. If you can spare the time, I would love to see a review on my page for me. That would be fantastic if you could do that. Just let other people know what it's like to get a reading from me. Magda, those messages that come through, it takes me a little while to get into mediumship, and it's not something that is coming through at the moment for you. All right? All right. Jaylyn. Thank you, Liz. Liz. Oh, no, not Liz. Jaylyn. Leading my very first work. Ooh, Jaylyn, very first work project. It's called Community Projects. Can you tell me how things will go? I will manage the entire projects. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My guides are laughing at you, Jaylyn, saying, oh my God, woman, when are you going to understand that you wield much more power than what you believe you can? And your efforts and your ability to be able to manage the entire project is a given. They're not even questioning it. You get the wheel of the year, so everything is turning full circle for you. All right, this is going to this project that you're going to lead is actually it's well, they're using the word stunning. So I don't know what it is that you're doing, Jaylyn, at your work, but they're saying you will just impress people with your ability to manage this. And they just threw the Sun card at me. So you have two major arcana cards here. Sorry, I just put them up in the right spot. You have two major arcana cards here. And both, whoops, my bad. It's really hard doing this back to front, guys. They're leaving me speechless. They're just leaving me speechless. Okay, so what they want you to do with that nervousness, they want you to switch it to excitement. They're saying to me it's a really fine line between being nervous and being excited, and they want you to pick up on the excitement of it rather than the nervousness of it. And a lot of you in the audience will understand that it's like a fine line to walk between being nervous and being excited. And they want you to step into that excitement and not the nervousness, because if you're nervous because you don't think exactly what you said, you don't want to screw up. You won't fucking screw up, Jaylyn. You just won't screw up, right? Once you step into that personal power that you have, once you are pushed, even if somebody looks at you sideways, you'll step into that power automatically and you'll just run with it. So I'm just finding your comments here, Jaylyn. You're excitedly nervous. Okay. I like that. I'll take that on board. When are you doing this, Jaylyn? Hey, Kristen, how are you? Okay, so Jaylyn, they're telling me that there is something that you need to put into place before this project goes ahead. What is it that you haven't done yet? Is this a matter of putting this project out to people? Have you actually informed them of this project that you're going to be handling? I will actually manage the project over the next few years. Okay. Yep. What is it that you haven't put into process yet? The Ace of Swords usually tells me that there is something that needs to be put into process before a project or whatever it is can be started. They're saying to me one final step. that hasn't been attended to yet. And you're looking at this long-term project. So again, your ability, Jaylin, to be able to put it out there, to control it, to put all of this together is just like out of this world. All right? You'll be able to do this. What is it that you haven't done yet that needs to be attended to? They're also saying to me that not sure what is missing. Okay. All right. Just read through the paperwork again, because they're saying there's one thing that needs to be tended to before you put it out there. Now, they're also saying to me that okay, are you expecting opposition to this, Jaylin? Are you expecting some type of opposition? Definitely read over the contract. Yeah. I'm just getting somebody's, you've got the Queen of Swords here, so they're saying that you need to make sure that you are seen to be strong here, to be independently strong, and show them that when you speak, you mean it. Yes, opposition. Okay. Okay, Liz, please take care of yourself, and that drained feeling, just let it happen. If you need to go and stand outside, ground yourself and let it go. Just let it go. From the guys I beat out of the job. Okay. All right. Okay, so they're just saying that this is, at this point, you will need to step up and you will need to stand in your power, right? Stand in your power and they will hear you. They won't like what you've got to say, but they will hear you and they will hear the strength that you've got. Thank you, Mandy. And they're saying that, Jaylin, that once you've done that, there is nothing else that you can do except deal with whatever happens over the time period, the time frame that you've got going for this project. All right, this overseeing of the project, they're actually telling me that, okay, who is this? And I call it this because that's what they're saying to me. Who is the subordinate that's just below you? Because whoever this person is somebody that is capable of making sure that things are in place, and then he will report back to you if anything goes wrong. And they're saying that you need to be able to delegate the work out. Don't take it all on board yourself. It's time, it's where you are, it's a position that you hold, that you need to be able to delegate and trust that these people will do their job. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't oversee what they're doing while you're learning to trust these people. I got it. I can delegate. Okay. Delegate. Yes, because that's what they're saying to me. That's all that you can do. You put things into process, but they're saying that you need to be able to delegate this work, and things will start to run smoothly. When you do put this project into play, it's like something else, the door is going to shut, Jaylin. So is this project that you're putting into place, is it superseding something else that is happening where you are? Is this going to take the place of something at a much, much easier way to deal with things? Is this taking the place of something? Because I'm getting the ending card. So that tells me that this is going to be replacing something or superseding something, and it's going to be so much better doing it this way than ever before. Just let me know, Jaylin. And they're very quietly, they're very calm at the moment, Jaylin, saying that you've got this. They're just actually, they're doing this to me at the moment. They're just doing, she's got this. She's got this. Hey, Penny. Just hang in there, Pearl, all right? We've got a few donated readings to do first. Well, it's being watched by Congress. Okay, all right. Okay, you've got this under control. You've got this. That's high level. Yeah. It's superseding something, though. And, you know, when this happens, when this supersede happens with your project, this is how it's going to turn out, the 10 of Cups. And that doesn't mean that, you know, happy family, happy people, whatever. It just means that this project is going to work out better than what you anticipated. Now, they're saying that this particular card, the High Priest, is also showing me that there could be some legalities that need to be attended to as well. And for that, you may be employing somebody to, well, this is really weird. They're giving me this information, Jaylin, but just take it on board and read it back if you need to. They're saying that you may need to go out or get somebody to check this over legally. Is this something that it supersedes all other projects? Okay, all right. There's a legal issue going to be coming up, and they're saying that this will be okay because it'll work out in the favor of your project. You have a legal team. Okay. All right. Okay. So they're going to be, yes, and this legal team, they're saying that you're going to be able to make use of this legal team here with this particular card. All right. You've got the keys. He's basically got the answers for you. The keys are with them. This new process will be good, Jaylin. It will be really good. Okay. Well, I wasn't trying to stay here for a few years, but oh, Jaylin, I love you. You're just so gorgeous. Let's just see how things go. Because even if you do decide to move, which I'm not saying for a little while, even if you do decide to move, what you put into process will have no issues with the person that's taking over. None. Okay. No more questions? That's all? Thank you so much for your donation. And just remember, guys, all of the donations that I take from my lives go to anti-child trafficking. I do not use them, okay? The funds go straight into, and each month, at the beginning of each month, it gets transferred over to the anti-child trafficking group, and they use it because they're self-funded to go and rescue children. Okay, all right, Jaylin. Love and light to you. Thank you so much again for your donation. It really is beautiful. Okay, Philippe. No, I know it's not Philippe, but which one is it? And you can't wait to book a general on the 2SR. What does that mean, Mandy? On the 2SR. I'm not real good with abbreviations that I don't know. Oh, that's awesome. You must be. Yeah. My little friend has been missing 37 years and part of it. Yeah, it's not good, Crystal. But yes, all of my donations go there. All of them. Felicity. So that was for you, Felicity, wasn't it, Philippe? Under Philippe? Hi, Kirsty. How are you? Yes, I got you. Okay, Felicity, what question do you have for me? General reading, or what kind do you do, hun? Whatever type of reading you need, Mandy. Whatever type of reading you need. Any messages? Felicity. Felicity, who is the smoker around you? Or do you smoke? Hi, Tracy Lee. How are you, darling? Nice to see you here. You know some. I know some. Okay. All right. There is somebody that's close to you that smokes, and that I don't usually bring this up because it's a medical thing, but they're saying to me that this person really needs to think carefully about the smoking because it needs to be given up. So can you please, whoever is coughing when they smoke, because they're showing me coughing. Someone coughs a lot when they smoke. And it's almost like it's a I don't know, it's sitting on the chest, and they're saying to be really careful about that. That's just a small message, Felicity, for whoever that is that's around you. Okay, there's also somebody else around you at the moment, and I'm not, okay. This person is not telling you the whole story. They're not giving you all of the details that you need to be able to make an informed decision. Do you know who they're talking about? Oh, Crystal, thank you. That's lovely. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Also, they are apparently in hospital, as you say, so this makes sense. Okay. All right. Is this person able to give up smoking? Because I'm feeling really emotional at the moment, and it's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they've done it hard to begin with, which is why they smoked, to remove themselves or to get rid of that anxiety. And I know, as a smoker, I used to smoke for a lot of years, and that was my relief. That was my reset button. Pick up a cigarette, I can release the stress. Pick up a cigarette, I can release. Pick up a cigarette, until it got to the point where, there was, for personal reasons, I gave it up. But this person is like, oh my God, it's going to be really difficult for them to give it up. They're not used to giving something up, this person. Now, who is this other person that is not giving you the whole story? Felicity. Someone is not giving you all the information that you need in order to make an informed decision. Beautiful crystal. Okay, they're saying to me that if this hasn't, not if, this may not have happened for you yet, but they're saying that you're more than capable of reading between the lines. And when you get this red flag, they're saying to listen to this because you need to go a little bit deeper to find out what the true meaning of whatever it is that they're saying to you. Because it's not really of concern to you the way they've put it. They want you to be more involved in this than what you should be, and it's not right. All right, this, and they're asking you to walk away from it. I'll look out for that. Yeah. Felicity, the other thing I want to talk to you about is what's going on with your stomach. I feel a little bit bloated. I feel like I'm not coping with. I feel like I'm not coping. Sorry, I just have to write something down. I'm not coping with things. It feels like I'm a little bit bloated in the stomach. Winded, bloated. What's going on with that, Felicity? What are you struggling to deal with? Lots of health issues lately, but getting on top of them, hopefully. Okay. All right. Okay. When you say hopefully getting on top of them, please do your very best to get on top of them, because they're telling me that a lot of this is emotional stress that's been caused. The issues that you're feeling through your body are being manifested from anxiety, from a place where you feel like you're out of control. They're asking you to set that aside, because if it keeps manifesting, these health issues will not go away. So when you say you're getting on top of them, hopefully, what they're asking you to do is just look at each particular one, all right, and just look into it, like see into that part of yourself that you're struggling with. And if you need to see into, just close your eyes and just imagine, just pretend for one moment that you're in that area where you have the pain or you're having this health issue, and just talk to it, all right? And just see if you can move that fear out of that space, because it's blocked energy. The energy is blocked. It just feels also like you're doing too much, Felicity. Too much for other people and not enough for yourself. Joni, if you'd like an in-depth reading, I've only got one more person after this to do an in-depth reading for. Just pop your donation through if you'd like one. Getting there. Yeah. And it's a slow process. They're saying to me it's a slow process for you because you don't like that feeling of being out of control. So just step through this the way that you need to, but know that it has to happen. It has to change because they don't want this physical aspect, this physical manifestation. They don't want it to get worse. So please shift that anxiety, do whatever you need to move that feeling of being out of control, those emotions that you're going through that are causing your body to manifest physically ill like this. Well, we're talking to Felicity at the moment. She's having issues with her stomach, Penny. So yeah. You Felicity, you're this person who keeps giving and giving, right? And it's making me feel hot and bothered because you're not giving to yourself. And what they want you to do is give to yourself. Give yourself that time. Give yourself what you give to other people. Please do get onto it, Felicity. They're saying if you don't light your own way, nobody else is going to do it. They're saying that if you help other people out as much as you do, why will you not help yourself the same way? You know, we're our own worst critics sometimes. Where we are our. I mean, I do the same thing, Felicity. I can sit back here and tell you to do that, and then tomorrow I'll do something that I know I shouldn't be doing because there's something that I need to do for myself. They're also saying something about judgment, Felicity. Please don't judge yourself. They're aiming this at you. They don't want you to judge yourself because for some reason you feel like you need to be further along. I don't know what that means, further along your path than what you are. And they're saying, can you stop judging yourself so harshly because that doesn't help you either. Does this make sense to you, Felicity? I get that. Anxiety makes sense. Yeah. But the judgment, they're saying, do you understand about the judgment? Do you understand that you are exactly where you need to be at the moment? And all they want you to do is to stop being so hard on yourself. Yes, it's linked. Okay, all right. These are the cards that are coming up for you as well. And one affects the other, affects the other, affects the other. And they're also telling me that you need to do some more self-nurturing. Like go out to the beach, go out and visit some water, go out to a happy place and just sit there. Put your earbuds in or listen to the world. Felicity, they're telling me that your soul is quite old and you know what the right thing to do here is. Sometimes you just don't want to do it because you're stubborn. That's what they're telling me. Are you stubborn, Felicity? And I can see you smiling. I can see you smiling. Okay, Felicity. It's hard to find my purpose, but I'll get there. Yes, I'm smiling. You know, when the time is right, Felicity, you will find your purpose. But until then, stop overgiving to people. All right? Please. You're just as important as they are. Go see your friend, the one that's in hospital, if you can. I get my stubbornness from my father. It's a good thing to be stubborn. Just be stubborn about the right things. Move out of the space that you're in at the moment, because they want you to be kinder to yourself. Okay? And breathe, Felicity, breathe. It will make your head feel better, they're telling me. It'll make your head feel lighter. Does that make sense to you? Hopefully it does. Otherwise, they wouldn't have told me. Okay, so Felicity, do you have any other questions that you'd like to ask before I close your reading off? She's not your friend anymore, but if I didn't slave over her, she would get nasty always, so many favors, which is all linked to what you are saying. So it makes sense. Okay, I get it now. All right. Okay. Just bear with me, guys. Usually there's somebody else talking while I do this, so. Okay, so I have Mila. Mila, are you here? Was this reading for you? And while we're waiting for Mila, I will choose somebody from the audience for a card. So I will choose the fourth person who says, let me see, who says divine. The fourth divine that I see will get the reading. One, two, three, four. Amanda, you get it. Go you. Okay. Now, they're asking me to pick up the book for this one. Okay. Just give me a minute while I look it up. This particular card, let me know if it resonates for you, Amanda. It speaks about truth. Card number 20, truth. I just want you to look at that while I read out what it says. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show just how far you need to go. This card comes forth to you just that reason. Evaluations of the past, along with the lessons you've learned, still need to understand, must now be the top of your priority list. Doing this will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. All right, so, and the last thing it says here is using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. This is usually what they call the Judgment card. So once again, don't judge yourself, okay? But there are things that need to be put into place for you. Okay. They know to answer that. Just waiting for the hurricane feeling to hit. All right. Okay. So, Mila, where are you, darling? Has anybody seen Mila? Joanna, can you tag Mila? Maybe I'll just have a look in my messages and see if she's here somewhere. Mila Lindau. There she is. I didn't see your name anywhere. You left your question up where? Where did you leave your question? Oh, hang on. Would I still be... Okay, I'm on my own, Mila. Do you know what it's like to do 10,000 things at once? You know how I was on Jamie's show this morning and there was lower, middle, and top? In that chaotic section? Would I still be renting a house, or will I be able to buy a house soon? What's your interpretation of soon, Mila? My guides are telling me that you're working really hard at whatever you do at the moment to put this money together to buy something of your own. And they're saying that no matter what happens, Mila, you are so driven by this that you will cause it to happen. You will cause it to manifest. Hey, Debbie. Soon. Soon, as in 2 or 3 years. Soon. I was actually thinking less than that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so they're giving me, they're telling me that this house that you're going to like, you're actually going to be able to rent it to begin with and then buy. Does this sound like something that you would be interested in doing? Renting it until you can afford to buy it. I don't know how that works, but that's what they're telling me. Rent until you can buy it. Penny, here's within a year. Good morning, May. Yes, I like the house I'm renting. Okay, all right. Have you inquired with the people that own it? And I'm not saying to do this at the moment, but could you inquire with them to find out if you can buy it? Because this is an investment property for them, and I don't believe that it's going to be long term. Is Andrew hiding, Joanna? I can't see Andrew. Are you hiding, Andrew? Get your ass out here, wherever you are. Say hello and stop hiding. The people that own are changing real estates, and rent might go up. All right, they want you to consider what they've told me. They want you to consider that that wherever you are renting, there is a possibility that you'll be able to buy that. Now, I don't know whether that means the one that you're in or whether that means a future one. There he is. Hello, Andrew. All of your cards are showing me that this is going to happen for you. Whether it happens by renting this property out first, whether it happens that you are going to be buying, and I'm seeing less than 3 years. Penny is seeing around a year. So it is going to happen for you, Mila, because this is driving you. This is what you're heading towards, so that you'll have something to own. It's kind of like the Australian dream, isn't it? To own something. And they're saying for you to get in all you need to do is get your foot in the door. Once you've got your foot in the door, you'll be home and hosed, and it will be good. Yes, I wanted this for a while. Okay. Mila, they're telling me that if you really want this, there are ways that you can ask. There are ways that you can say to the owner through your agent that you are interested in buying the property when they're ready to sell. Even if they change, rental agencies and the price goes up, well, that just tells me that you more than likely be somewhere else at the time that this happens. But I would actually give them that and see what they say. No, you can't hide in the background, Cheryl. You have to say something. Like, please, people, come up and give us a like and give us a love in the top corner there. All right, so that Facebook can get their algorithms going. And also show me some love hearts on the screen, please. I'm watching my phone, and I would love to see some love hearts running across the screen. The more the better. The more the better. Thank you. I can see them running across the screen now. All right. So Mila, let me see if there's something else I can pick up for you. Actually, all they're telling me, Mila, at the moment is that you are really relaxing into life. That you really don't have much to worry about at the moment. It's like things are falling into place for you. You have such strength. And people notice this strength. They notice your drive. They notice you because of this strength. I will ask the landlord eventually. Yeah. Rapid fire the love. I don't know what that means, Penny. Mila. Mila, I know you're not really interested in having anybody else in your life at the moment, but the Lover's card is coming up for you. So what's happening? Now, when you went on your holidays, I don't believe you met anybody there. Yes, I was relaxed when they told me they put the rent up, and I wasn't stressing like my mum. Okay. All right. Hopefully it wasn't too much, Mila. I don't know why they keep pushing, just that they keep pushing. So just do whatever you can to get the attention of your the person that you're renting it from, the agent, and get them to pass on the message for you somehow. Not just pass on a message, perhaps a letter to them, and something that you can come to an agreement about. If they do sell the property, that you are interested in buying it, that you get first dibs on it. May, if it's okay, Caroline, I can open her heart chakra if she wants also. Oh, you'd have to ask Mila that, May. I'm all about asking permission first. But he's coming if he's not already there. You didn't meet anybody yet. Well, he's fucking there, woman. He's just there. It's almost like he's waiting for you. Mila, once you talk to them, you will find them a new way of looking at their options. Absolutely, Penny, because they know that they've basically got a guaranteed sale at the end. That's why I'm asking permission from you and her. Oh, you don't need to ask my permission, May, at all. You just need to get hers. I'm not so sure that she wants love in her life just yet. Love is on a rapid fire. It is coming. Yes, it is, Penny. Yes, yeah. It's like that one that I want over here. He's not going to come walking through my front door. And I keep being told by people, you need to get out, Caroline. You need to get out. They're not going to come through your front door. Well, I'd like that. I'm manifesting for that to happen. There's a spot in my kitchen for you anytime you want. I've got the chair on the other side of there. I will do all the washing up. I will share my home with you. Okay, Mila. Any messages for Mila? Mila, have you got an issue with your foot at the moment? Don't like attention. I got out and a man are smiling at me like there's no tomorrow. Yes, Mila. Yes, the left one started aching. Okay, so they're showing they're showing me your foot, and I'm not quite sure what they're wanting you to do with it. Okay, what do you want her to do with it? Okay, so that they're saying that this ache is at your heel. Is it on your heel? Like it feels like some sort of spur or whatever it is causing, and they need you to stretch it. They're saying you need to stretch it on a daily basis because there's a muscle that is tensing up, and it's like this at the moment. They need you to pull the muscle so that it can relax a little bit more. Mila. And by the stretch, they mean can you stand on the edge with the fronts of your feet on a on a step of the staircase, and then pull your or push down on your heel so that your heel is lower than the stair. So I need to stretch it and put some Voltaren cream on it. Yeah, the stretching will do the trick. All right. The stretching, but you have to do this on a daily basis. And they're saying if just be careful that it's 1 foot at the moment. It will be 2 feet, but you do need to stretch it. Mm. Yeah. No, there's nothing more that I can tell you at the moment, Mila. I can see what they're asking you to do. So if you need more clarity on that, by all means, message me. I can see it. So I'm hoping that you understand what they're showing me. It's just like, when you walk up a staircase and you have half of your foot on the stair and the other half is not on the stair. They're asking you to move the heel down off the stair so that you stretch the back of your leg near, right down near your ankle. And they're saying that this will stretch it out, but you've got to do this daily. Okay, good. Mila, any other questions for me? They're actually smiling at you, saying they're proud of you, Mila. They're actually saying they're really proud of you for all the things that you've achieved, especially over the last year. Now, I don't know what that means, what the last year has meant to you, what you've achieved in that last year, but they want you to recognize and understand how far you've come, because sometimes you don't. You just take it as part of life, and they want you to give yourself credit where credit is due. Yep. It's going to happen for you, Mila. I would like to, me personally, not as a psychic or a tarot reader, but I would personally like it to be the house that you're in at the moment. And so if you can get to talk to the agent and get them to send or give them a letter and ask for them to respond to your request and see what they say. Or even ask, if they're interested in selling the house, that you know somebody who would like to buy it. You've got to give it a go. Yeah, you are, Mila. Absolutely. They're not even hesitating. They're just standing there saying that they're basically in awe of you. You've done really well, they've said. And they want you to pat yourself on the back because generally you don't. You're saying it's just par for course. Just par for course. Just happens. Life is life. Good. Pat on the back. Hugs for Mila. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Okay. All right, Mila. Love and light to you. Thank you so much for your donation. And don't forget to check out at the beginning of the month. The first week of the month is when I usually post about how much donations have been received through my lives and how much has been sent to the Anti-Child Trafficking Fund. You're more than welcome, Mila. Love you, woman. I'm so glad that you had a good time when you went on holidays. Okay. Crystal, did you say that you donated? I haven't checked it out yet, so I'm just taking your word for it. Yeah, thank you so much for doing that too. It means the world to us. So many young kids missing. Crystal, did you want a reading? I did 15 CAD. What does I did 15 CAD mean? Yes, you did. I donated. Yeah, Nikki, I did get your donation. What does PP mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Ah, okay. Okay. I get it now. PAD is Canadian money. Got it. See, I didn't look, so I'm taking your word for it. Apologies, Crystal. Okay. All right. And Nikki, I have got your name written down. Okay, Crystal. It is funny, yes. I didn't know what CAD meant. Usually it's in capital letters, and when people write things like that, I think that they're trying to give me messages, and I'm supposed to find out what this abbreviated message means, except I have no idea what it means. So yes, thank you for explaining that to me. Yes, Mila, I know. Duh. Wake up, Caroline. Crystal, do you have any questions? Oh, Crystal, you've actually got some really neat gifts. You're highly intuitive. And they want you on board. What's that about? What are they telling me? Are you intuitive? Because they're telling me this through the High Priestess card as well. Crystal. I've been told, but too busy to tap in. That's okay, Crystal, because you will tap in when you are ready. And in fact, they're telling me that you tap in and you don't even know that you've tapped in. What sort of messages do you get? Because you're highly intuitive. That's what they're saying to me. I see lots and keep moving. I should slow down. I get flashes. You see, you do tune into them. It's just sometimes you don't do anything with it. So it's not that you don't have time, that you don't tap into it. Like you said, you are too busy sometimes to put that into wherever it needs to be put. You feel energy. It's almost like you see auras. Do you see people's auras? You do see people's auras. Was that a yes for the auras? Always, it drains me. Okay, the fact that you've said it drains you, you need to be able to put up a protection for yourself. You need to get up every morning and put yourself in a white bubble. In a bubble of white light, because this will protect you and it will stop you from being drained. Yes, sometimes, and I think it's my eyes playing tricks. No, it's not. No, it's not. These are the type of gifts that you can hone in on, because it will help you understand people. When you see those auras, it will help you understand who they are. Now, I don't know whether this is something that you've actually looked into doing, but they're telling me that it would be an advantage for you to move into doing this auric work, because it will show you who these people are and whether they can be trusted or not, or what type of a person that they are, because the colors are so meaningful. And what does the number 8 mean to you, Crystal? What does the number 8 mean? I read up on them and get pulled to something like a kid and his sports. I've read up on them get pulled to something like a kid and his sports. What do you mean by that, Crystal? And get pulled to something like kid and sports. My friend was 8 when she was taken. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. You're talking about now I'm switching to anti-child trafficking mode, yeah? Just a busy mum. Yeah, you are a busy mum, but they're saying that you can integrate this and it won't hurt. You won't be neglecting anything. It's what I've always thought, but obviously it could be anything. No. If it resonates with you, you take that on board, Crystal. They're saying don't brush things like this off. It's not just anything. I'm going to start making time. Yeah, they're saying to me that you don't even need to make time to do this. It's just something that comes naturally to you. It's just like something that has been, like it's always been a part of your life. I mean, when people said to me that you've got gifts, Caroline, I just said, well, no, I don't, because it's always been something that I've naturally done. So it didn't feel like a gift. I think I'm talking to the right people now since August 20, and we will hopefully be out sooner or later. What happened to the little Nicole? Okay, all right. Yes, I've seen my relatives pass away before they do it. Yep. Okay, this is. Have you said this to me before, Crystal? Okay, so when they're saying to me that when you see things like this about, your relatives passing away before people actually aware of this, why does this resonate with me? Maybe I've told you this before. It helps ease people into when they're critically ill. You help them with their feelings. You help them with their feelings, and so they're saying this is something that you don't even have to try. This is something that just comes naturally to you. So integrate it into your job, into your life. It's just something that is there, and they want you to start using it, because your normal is not normal to other people. I seem to be there when needed to them. Yeah. Yes, Crystal. My job is a mum. Yeah, absolutely. Your job is the mum. However it happens, the people that you see that are going to be passing over, if they're your family, talk to them. If they're critically ill, talk to the family members. Tell them stuff about what the person who is critically ill will where they will eventually be. Feel your words right now. Yeah. You don't even have to try. I mean, look at this woman. You don't even have to try. You are already there. You are already there. You have this psychic ability. You're balanced. I mean, I'm seeing other things other than the High Priestess here. You've got it all. Yes, it can be anybody who passes through her life, Penny. Absolutely. You have that core strength here as well. They're saying that it will depend on the way you're saying it to the person who needs to hear it as well. So just be very mindful of the way they talk, not the way that you tell them. All right? The way they talk is the way that you need to tell them what they need to hear. No, I like to smoke a bit of weed here and there. Do you think that hinders my openness? It is legal in Canada, so I'm doing nothing wrong. No, I don't, actually, Crystal. It doesn't impede your openness, no. In fact, some people will say that it actually helps you get in touch with that soul mission, that soul purpose. It helps you, well, they're saying to me, it helps you see the colors as well. It helps you see things more clearly. I treat everyone with kindness because you never know what anyone is going through at that time. Absolutely. And there was a post that I don't remember who it was this morning. I saw it and it just resonated with me. When people judge others, what they don't know is they're only seeing this much of a person's life, all right? What the person is not showing you is the rest of their life. You don't know where they've been. You don't know what they're thinking. It's harsh to judge other people when you're not walking in their shoes. So yes, I absolutely understand that. Crystal, you have to assess this for yourself, all right? They're asking you to do a self-assessment here. They are telling me that you know when enough is enough about what you were saying about the smoking. You know when enough is enough. And if you feel that you see more, and I can certainly, I'm picking this up from you, that's okay, so long as it doesn't interfere with the way you give the messages to people. Yes, Debbie, I am. Could people, when they're sending from overseas, if you are sending from overseas, could you just make sure that it is above $10 Australian or $10 or above, because sometimes the exchange rate is ridiculous. So just make sure that it comes through as Australian dollars. Yes, crazy. This has been talk lately. What's been the talk lately? I'm sorry, I'm just... You have messages for people that you need to give them. They don't want you to... Okay, they're just telling me again, you feel that this is normal, but when somebody listens to you with that message that you've got to give them, this is by no means normal for them. Slowing down a bit. Okay, all right. Okay. You just do what you think is right with that. And hurricane coming over Nova Scotia, right? In my direction, do you think it'll be smooth sailing through the middle of the night? Oh. They're unpredictable, Crystal. They're really unpredictable, those hurricanes. Nobody ever knows from one minute to the next where they're going to end up. I will ask the pendulum for you, but just know that it is never 100% accurate, and this is nature. Nature is unpredictable. I can feel it's normal. People wonder why I talk to myself all the time. I'm talking to other people. Yes. But see, I do this myself. I walk around the house talking to my guides, but nobody hears me. Yes, they are. I agree, crazy nature challenge. I will ask for you. Is this heading your way tonight, Crystal? What's the hurricane called? To Nova Scotia. What's the hurricane called? It's causing some damage already, they're telling me. I haven't even heard of this. About 8 hours, Fiona, category 4. Okay, Crystal Meads, Crystal Brown Moores wants to know if the hurricane Fiona is going to pass by her tonight. But well, it's answering yes, that you should be fine, that you should be okay. It's causing a bit of an issue, but where you are, it should be okay. My guides are saying that it's going to change direction at the last minute. Look, you seriously, Crystal, you will please, if you can you just please message me tomorrow and show me this beast that is heading your way, because they're saying to me it's going to change direction at the last minute. No idea what I was saying here, so sorry for the thumbs, fat thumbs. That's okay. Poets is out. Some spots, stores are empty. No idea. Oh, power. LOL, I got 2 teenage boys here tonight. Should be interesting. Yeah. Yes. Just make sure that you've got everything in order. But they're just saying that it will change direction. Please let me know. Crystal, please, would you promise me that you'll let me know tomorrow by messenger that you're okay? Please. It's 10 o'clock at night here. I don't know where you are, but it's 10 o'clock at night here, and I'll be going to bed, but I would really like for you to be able to message me and let me know about it. Okay. I will. Thank you so much for all you do. It's 9. It's 9 what? 9 a.m.? Ah, thank you. 9 a.m. Okay. All right. Please message me and let me know how you are. All right. I need to hear this. I need to make sure that you're all right. Okay. Nita, are you here? Oh, okay. Was that you, Debbie, that just put through the donation? Partners in Creativity? Yes, Debbie Harris. Okay, Nita. Nita, did you put through a donation? I really need to go and check them. Might be a second, guys. See you, Tatiani. Love and light to you. I will be back on. In fact, I'm going to be back on in a couple of days with Sandra, Dee, and Justin. I've put the event up on my page, so please put that you're interested in it, and it will remind you donated. Okay, all right. Okay, Crystal, do you have any more questions before I finish your reading? I need to hear from you. You're welcome, Tatiani. I must take my son and his friend who is staying at school. See how long I take today before and then start. Yeah, what gets taken is not meant to stay with you anyway. No, but I just want to say thank you for everything you do for people that need to hear a little bit more positive in their life. And even thank you for telling people how it is when they need to hear it. Blessings. Blessing, Crystal. Thank you so much. That's very meaningful. If I would love to have reviews on my page. If people would like to head across to my page if they've had a reading from me and hit the review tab, that would be wonderful. You will be back. Definitely. All right, let's have a look at this. Just have to have a quick look, guys. Won't be a second. Okay, all right. Okay, Nikki. Do I call you Nita or Nikki? And then I've got you, Debbie Harris, as well. I have a lot going on. Seeking general work. What's next in love career, please? Okay, Nita. Okay. Seeking general. What's next? Okay, Nikki. My guides are saying to me that are you in a relationship, firstly? Because I'm picking up that you're not. They're telling me that there is some personal work that you need to go through, i.e. they don't want to send you the wrong person. They don't want to send a person to you that is what they consider to be on a different frequency than you in order for you to learn a lesson that you can do on your own for the time being. So they want you to do some personal work before going into a new relationship. They're holding back on sending somebody into your life because they're saying that they want you to improve your personal boundaries with other people. In a relationship but just friends right now. Okay. All right. So what you can do while you're sitting in that space of just friendship right now is to improve your personal boundaries, because sometimes when they speak to you, it's like they're crossing a boundary, but you're not saying anything. Does this make sense to you? Just let me know. Not sure how. Not sure how what? How to improve the boundaries? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're saying? You don't know how to improve those personal boundaries? How he's crossing a boundary. Okay, so when he talks to you, at some point, do you feel that he has said or done something that doesn't resonate with you? And at that point, do you say something to him? Or do you just let it go because it's not worth saying? Thank you, Joanna. Do say something, okay. Does he listen? Something doesn't feel as though it's balanced. Something feels out of balance. And they want you to make sure that you understand what those personal boundaries are, and that that he recognizes them. If I offended him, I will tell him. If I'm offended, I will tell him. Okay. I do say something. Just definitely not in balance. Okay. But not because I'm not saying anything. Okay. Okay. So personal boundaries is fairly big. So when you say they're not in boundaries, I'm just picking up through this particular card, the Tower, that there are issues that you've got the strong base, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on up here that you feel is not right. Now, for some reason, you feel like the pressure is on you to change something up or to shift something or to fix something. So this is what is out of balance for you. And they're also saying to you through this particular card that it is very important for you to understand not to put your foot in your mouth with this when you do talk to him about it. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'll just mute myself while they tear the Nita, you don't have to say anything on the live. It's okay. I'm just picking up that it doesn't. Something's not right. Something feels a little bit out of balance. So that's with reference to your question about in the form of love. Now, this relationship can move to the next level if you want it to, but just make sure that everything is clear and that it is back or in balance for you in order for you to move into the next part of the relationship. All right? It has to feel okay for you. It has to be okay for you. There's no need for you to say anything else, Nita. Just let me see what other question you had here. I can't find it. Nita, where are you? In a relationship, just friends. Got that. And I've lost your other question. Nita, can you just pop up your question again, whatever it was? It just feels like things aren't as easy as what they used to be when the two of you got to be friends. And it feels like the pressure is on you to change something. Will I be allowed to return to work after next week's meeting? I will ask the pendulum that question for you. Nita. Oh my God. I'll just mute myself while I'm asking. All right. Until the next lot of barking. Nita Natab would like to know if she will be returning to work after the next meeting. Okay, it's coming back with a yes, Nita. And for some reason, they're telling me that you need to check something with your work. Yeah, somebody dropped something off the back of a car and that's just sent them off on a, like, oh, I've got to protect Mum. You need to check in with your work about something. There's something that you need to check in with them about. You will be returning to work there. But there's an issue that needs to be taken care of. I don't know what that means, Nita. Do you understand what they're saying about this work? Something that they're asking you to check in on. Something's changing at your work. Unemployment is not fun. Yes, there is a conversation with the boss and attorney and myself coming up. Okay, all right. Once again, it doesn't feel right. So there will be a decision that needs to be made. And sometimes when people ask pendulum questions, it's not as easy as a yes or no. There's always something else involved. So whatever this is, whatever's happening between you and the attorney and your work, just make sure that you're very in touch with what you want out of this. It's something to do with the terms. Do you lift things, Nita? Do you lift items where you are at your work? They're giving me this this weight, this weight that you should not be allowed to carry. No lifting. You're a paralegal. Okay. The weight. Okay. So what else does that mean, guys? The weight that you're not supposed to carry. Are you being given jobs that are not necessarily meant for you to handle? Heavy situation, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure that the terms in the agreement are what you want them to be. And if it's not what you agree to, you need to, if you feel that this is one of those crucial moments, what they're saying to you is, when you read through the contract, or when you set these terms up, and if it's not okay with you, but you can give a little, what you can say back to them is that you want it in a clause in there to say that you're going to revisit this in 3 months. Now, I don't know whether that means anything to you or whether you can do this, but that's what they're asking. That's what they're saying to you. Okay, Nita. I hope that's helped for you, Nita. Okay, that makes sense. Good. Okay. No need to explain. So long as it makes sense to you, I'm happy with that. It was lovely having you here. Thank you so much for your donation, Nita. The Anti-Child Trafficking Fund blesses you. Okay, all right. So Debbie Harris, Debbie, are you here? Debbie Harris. Debbie, do you have any questions that you would like to ask while I just drop into your energy? Hi, Donna. Lovely to have you here. If you have any questions or you want a reading, just pop in a donation if you like. That way I can do an in-depth reading for you. I have a big event this weekend, yet I feel under the weather. Any thoughts? You know, I don't know whether that had anything to do with the thought that just went through my mind there, but I can see you stroking somebody's head, like telling them that it's going to be okay. Okay, do you have, just let me know, Debbie, do you have a sick relative or a sick friend that you're trying to make them feel better by stroking or petting their head and saying it's going to be okay? Because if this is not somebody that's around you, then they're telling you it's going to be okay by stroking your head. The big event this weekend, if you're feeling under the weather, they're saying that you need to pace yourself. And they're also telling me that you don't need to stay as long as what you had originally anticipated staying. Does this make sense? friend who passed away is possibly there, here. Okay, so just before you've written yes, when you say no, but my friend who passed away is possibly there, here, do you mean that she might be doing that to you, telling you that it's going to be okay? Because it's just, I feel there's a lot of emotion in this. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of feeling in this. Yes, okay. It's like I can see the two of you used to sit on a deck chair or up on a balcony or somewhere, and I can see sunnies on, and I can see the two of you enjoying a glass of wine together, and you just beefing it up like you've known each other for mega years, like you just love to be in each other's company, and it's just really casual. It's actually beautiful what I'm seeing at the moment, what they're showing me, Debbie. It's like the two of you had, you kept really good company for each other. And they're just showing me the sunnies. They're showing me you with a glass of wine there, sitting on a deck chair or whatever it is, and just loving the company that you're keeping with her, and likewise her with you. You miss her a lot. She gave you something? Did she give you something? We were really best friends for 35 years. I miss her dearly. Yeah, okay. Did you guys used to have a glass of wine together? Did you used to just sit there and talk shit? That's what they're saying. I understand what it's like to have friends for 35 years. I've got a number of those. Like I've got about 3 or 4 of them. And I just love them to bits. Coffee, wine, whatever it was, I'm just seeing a glass of wine, but it's, it could be representative of coffee. I just saw the glass of wine. Okay, so maybe it's her that's stroking your head and telling you it's going to be okay. But this dude that you're going to this weekend or whenever it is, you don't have to stay for as long as what you had originally thought. We made candy together every year for holidays. Okay. She gave you something. So was this something that she gave you, the candy? She gave you something that is meaningful to you. Big wedding. Yep. You don't have to stay for as long as what you needed or wanted to. Your place will be there. Your seat will be there for you. And as soon as you don't feel well, or if you feel under the weather, you just need to go. But all they're saying to you is just make an appearance. You don't need to stay. You just say to the person, I'm really sorry, I have to go. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather with everything that's been happening lately. Whatever you need to say to them, just say to them. What Debbie, sorry, they keep saying to me she needs to acknowledge it. Ingredients as we make the candy by myself like my last birthday. Ingredients to make the candy. Oh, did she? Oh. Okay. Penny, you can go into the GoFundMe. Would you like the GoFundMe? The GoFundMe link? Are you going to make the candy, Debbie? because I'm seeing you making it, but I'm also seeing you shed so many tears while you make it. Did not know she would pass away. She was so healthy. It happened. Oh my God, it just... And that was another post I saw this morning as well, like it can just be taken like that. And this is why it's so important to be as kind as we possibly can be to the person, to anybody. It can just happen. And that's the hardest. Here one minute, gone the next. Debbie, are you going to make the candy? It's like, if she gave you the ingredients as for you to make the candy yourself, she wants you to carry on that tradition and then keep that tradition going with someone else who is important to you. It's like a tradition she wants you to keep going with. Meant to being kind, yes, I will. Just won't be the same. No, it won't be the same. But they're asking you to remember those times where you guys did have fun with this. They want you to be happy. Perhaps not the first time when you do this, but they're saying that they want you to, and I've actually said this before to another person, they want you to remake the memories so you don't feel sad. Because she's there. She's touching your hair. She's there. It's like she's giving you this great big bear hug. She's saying, I'm here, Debbie. You can't see me, but I'm here. And I know that's cliche, and I know people are saying, yeah, anybody can say that she's here, but I can see her there. It's like, and seriously, it feels like, she's standing right beside you, pushing you to the point where she almost wants to trip you up so that you will stop and know that she's there. Like she's telling me that she was that sort of funny person that would deliberately trip somebody up just so that you could laugh your ass off and just be really happy and, feel that belly laugh. She would do something like that. Not to hurt somebody, obviously, but she said she's just saying, I would do that just to make her laugh. But yeah, that's her. So she said, just be careful that I don't trip you up. Because if I trip you up, she said, I don't want you crying. She said, I want you laughing because that's me. That'll be me. Or if you trip over on the side of the road, she's standing right by you and she's actually laughing because you fell. Sorry. It's just the way she's saying it to me, it's quite funny. The other thing, Debbie, is did you guys used to go out for drives? And talk while you were in the car? Penny, is that yes because you want the GoFundMe link? Debbie, did you guys used to go for drives? We worked together and had a few experiences that are quite funny. Yeah, very meaningful. Okay. She's making me feel a little bit lightheaded. Now, I don't know what happened with her passing, but it had something to do with her head. Had something to do with that. It was almost like she was feeling lightheaded or fainted or had a stroke or something. What do they call that when you get a blocked vein in your brain? Brain bleed. Yes, thank you. That's what I'm trying to get to. Yes. Penny, there's the GoFundMe. Yeah, I'm just, she's making me feel a little bit dizzy and lightheaded, and it's almost like I passed out and I never woke up. So I don't know what a brain bleed does to people, but that's what I was getting. It was like that's the word I was looking for, aneurysm. They were just showing me a blocked vein or a blocked artery, whatever happens in the brain. I'm not really, I don't know much about that, but that's just what they're showing me. Okay, so they're just giving me another message from her, and they're saying, Debbie, can you turn the light off and meditate or go into a space of nothing and ask her to come through for you? However that is for you. They want you to turn the light off and they want you to meditate in the dark. They're saying that doing that in the dark will be more meaningful to you than it would be if you did it in broad daylight. And again, I don't know what that means. And now they're gently closing the door. They're not slamming the door on me. They're just closing it, saying, no, that's enough information for now, Caroline. Yes, I will try that. Can you help? One more question about my dog. I'll give it a go, Debbie. Is there an issue with one of your dog's legs? She is suffering. Is she suffering? Is she still here? I'm not getting that she's passed over. What's going on with one of her legs? Why do I feel like it's hard for her to get up? She's very old, but still spunky. That's cute. Bladder issues. Okay. That's okay, Penny. That's fine. That's all right. Don't stress. Okay. All right. Let's just ask the pendulum. My guides are saying to me, no, she's not in pain. They're also saying to me that your beautiful dog doesn't like letting you down, and if she has bladder issues, she might be wetting somewhere where she shouldn't be, and that makes her feel anxious because she's doing something that she can't help, that she never ordinarily does. I'm doing healing energy on her. Good work. Keeping dark on her. I was going to suggest that. So they won't let this go until you acknowledge it, Debbie. What's going on with one of her legs? Has she got an issue with one of her legs? Does she limp? You're going to have to talk to me about those diapers, because I need, when Charlie gets a little bit older, she's going to need one of those, because I don't want other dogs near her. She's not old enough for that yet. Keep doing the healing energy work on her, because it's going to make her more comfortable, and she can feel your energy. All you have to do is put your hand on her and she automatically feels better. It's almost like they're saying to me, it's like a child. When you put hands on a child or when you give them a hug, they automatically feel better, because it's you that's doing it. She has issues with her leg but gets around pretty well. Okay. All right. Okay, they just wanted you to acknowledge that, because they're just showing me her legs, one of the legs. I'm not quite sure which one it is, a back leg. Just don't want her to be in pain. I'm not picking up that she is in any more pain than her age is giving her, but that's not an uncomfortable pain. It's just, oh my God, I'm getting so old, like that. It's just a little bit harder for her to move around, but no, I'm just going to pull up the pendulum and see what it says, all right? Debbie Harris. What's her name, Debbie? Cupcake. All right. Debbie Harris would like to know Cupcake. Okay, so it's swinging to a yes, but as I said to you before, it's not as simple as yes or no. The yes, it wasn't swinging to a huge circle. When the pendulum does this, it's a big yes. In your case, it was like very minimal, very small circle. And when it's a small circle, that means it's very minimal. Okay, almost bordering on no. So just know that it's nothing more than her age, and she can handle it. All right? Cupcake is doing really well. They're saying Cupcake loves you. Cupcake is always there for you. Cupcake feels you, feels the energy you're sending, and want you to keep going with that. Okay, Debbie. You're so welcome, Debbie. I would love it if you could leave a review for me. That would be fabulous if you could. Yes, I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with my grandson, so that will be lovely. We can get out in the garden. Hopefully it won't rain. I've got the footy grand final on tomorrow too, I think, from what somebody told me. Not that I'm into footy, but it'll do. All right, so I think I've just about caught up with everybody, and oh, look at that. Jody, Pexy, have you liked my page? Before I answer yes, I will. Yes, grandson day, absolutely. And he's at that age where I can get him out in the garden and I can take him for a walk and I can go down the street with him. Yes, you have? Okay, Jody, I'm going to give you a card. So for anybody else that's new here, please show yourself and I will do a very quick reading for you. I like to give new people just as much notice as what I do all the people that have been here for a while. Jodie's a top fan, Caroline. Ah, okay. Well, how come I haven't done a reading for you for a little while? I can't tell that she's a top fan. Thank you, Joanna. Let me just get back into my Facebook page here. All right, milestone follower as well. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, let's do this. All right, Jodie. Jodie, I'm just getting a little bit of pressure in my jaw area here. In my neck area. It's like my lymph nodes or something feels like it's up. Thank you so much, Debbie. I feel like my something doesn't feel right in my neck. It just feels like I'm sore, like I'm having trouble with my jaw or my neck. Something is out of place, Jodie. I need to rub it to make it feel a little bit better. You're putting pressure on yourself, and you've just answered my question. Stress, yeah. This pressure that you're putting on yourself. Why are you putting this pressure on yourself? Why? It's like for some reason you put pressure on yourself, and to a certain degree you thrive on pressure, but this is unnecessarily high pressure. And again, you've just answered my question. They're asking you to look for ways to relieve this pressure. Now, the financial pressure, is it there a possibility that you can invite or have somebody live with you to reduce that pressure on your finances? Can you rent out a room? Can you take on no, they don't want you to take on extra work. Have to pick up a second job. Hey, Tina. Yeah, but they're saying to me that if you pick up this second job that you're going to create more financial stress for yourself. More stress for yourself. No choice. Okay. All right. All right, let's have a look at this. Which one do you want? Okay, I'm going to give you a card from a new deck that I've got here. I'm not sure how I'm going to find the meanings of the card, but just go with this one. Jodie, can you please think of an issue? If you want to think about your financial issue, that's fine. Just think of the issue and just tell me when to stop shuffling, please. When you reach out to me through my personal account, just through Messenger, that way. Okay. Water Dragon. All right, let's have a look at this. This is through this deck called Dragon's Oracle Cards, which I've just purchased. So I'm just going to pick this one up, Water Dragon, and tell you what it is. Just let me find it. Set up a little bit differently. Air and Water Dragon. No, that's not it. Can't be that difficult, guys. Oh, there it is. Number 24. Okay. So, ask for a raise from my boss. Won't give. Or promotion. Ask for a raise. Okay. She probably can't afford it, Jody. And if she can afford it, she's being mean. All right, this is a card that is meant for you. I haven't actually looked at it yet, and you are my first client, Jody, with this particular deck. And this card is about the water dragon. It helps you flow easily around obstacles. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. So that's the meaning of the card there. And I'm just going to read out what the guidance is for you. They give it to others, do they? Mm-hmm. Okay. The message the elemental water dragons are bringing to you is to flow around your challenges with loving intent. If you ask them, they will help you look for an easy way to circumnavigate your challenges and to deal with people lovingly. To enable this to happen, they will help you to develop your intuition and psychic abilities by touching your third eye and allowing the petals of the psychic center to open. When you listen to your inner wisdom and trust that the water dragons will guide you, the course of your life will run more smoothly. Ask them to cleanse the cells of your body, for this will enable you to shine your light even more brightly. Then your guidance is to relax so that they can assess your energy fields and pour in the golden light of pure, unconditional love into them. Consciously absorb this golden energy, this golden light, and it will flow. This will bring you love, wisdom, and healing, and enable you to travel effortlessly on your ascension path. So that to me tells me that this issue that you've got with your finances, you need to look outside the box. It will allow you to direct and help others with the more calm and integrity. As for your boss not giving you a raise, looking for the second job and perhaps cutting your hours back there is something that you could achieve, so that the second job doesn't feel like it's going to implode your personal life. Still waiting for an answer. Yeah. Send out the loving intention out there. All right? That's what this card is asking you to do. Send out the love. Send it out with loving intent. I'm exhausted emotionally. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not fair. It's absolutely not fair. Now, my guides are saying to you, you will find a job that fits you more. You give a lot for this particular job, and you're going to find another job that will benefit you more. You don't have to stay at this particular job that you've got, but don't leave it until you've got another job, Jody. All right? Love and light to you, Jody. I've tried so hard to make things different. Yeah. You're butting your head up against a brick wall. They're telling me that now. So, when you find this new job, it will benefit you better than the one that you've got. And you'll find that you'll be transitioning to a new job. And financially, that will be to your benefit. Okay, so that one was for Jody. I hope that helps you, Jody. Same to you, love and light. I appreciate you so much. You're welcome, Jody. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Okay, deck, Caroline deck, this one here. Okay, let's do this one. The third person to say healing in the comments will get a free reading. underneath Tina's message. The third person to say healing. One. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cheryl, you got it. Hang on, stop. Hang on. 1, 2. Oh no, Lupe Menez got it. Lupe. Lupe. I'm getting a card for you now. Okay, just tell me when to stop shuffling, Lupe. Yes, I am on YouTube. I'm also going through my page. I can see that you're on YouTube, Shiv. Yes, I can see your... okay, so come through to my page because you may only see yourself there. Now, okay. That was that card there. Okay, Shiv, because you're coming through there, I will do one for you as well. Shiv, Kaka, Lupe. So hang around, Shiv, and I'll do your card for you as well. Now, Lupe, what's happening in the romance department? It's almost like you're yearning for some form of love from other people or from yourself. It's like they're asking you to love yourself more than what you are, more than what you can, that you have been, should I say. Tina, that doesn't mean that you can't put up more than one comment, okay? Nothing, I'm 64. Okay, nothing's happening in the romance department. You're 64. Well, hey, listen here, woman. All right, I'm in the same category as you are. So, you know, that doesn't mean that nothing can happen. The door is wide open for that. But they're asking if for you, this card represents more self-love. They're asking you to work with your angels to create more self-love for you, because they're telling me that you're harsh on yourself, and there's no need to be so harsh. They're saying, can you please nurture yourself a little bit more? That you are needing a little bit more serenity, a little bit more peace in your life. Does this make sense to you? Yes, you do need to take more you need to take more care of yourself. That's what they're asking you to do. The self-love, they're asking you to be more comfortable in your own skin, because you have always lived in your skin, and the only person that is going to love you for who you really are is you first. All right. And once you love you first, then you will attract in that love from someone else. And that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. All right. It can happen. You've got some sort of spiritual growth coming to you, Lupe. Spiritual growth. And that comes with like self-love as well. The self-love will initiate, it will actually help you move into more of your spiritual gifts. And they're asking you to call on Archangel Michael. When you're ready, They want you to open up with your spiritual gifts by asking Archangel Michael to help you through them. And if you don't understand what they're saying to you, then you ask them to show you clearer messages that you do understand. Good on you, Tina. Lupe, I hope that's helped you. Please, so self-care is really important. Just take care of yourself. And spiritual growth are the two main things that you need to just concentrate on here. I've been trying to develop your gifts. You're not trying to develop your gifts. A lot of the people here will tell you what that means. I don't like that word try. You are developing your gifts. All right? You are. You're not trying. You are. You are developing those gifts. There's no such thing as trying with that. All right? I do use that word sometimes, but in your case, you aren't trying. You already are. It makes you feel a little bit more powerful if you remove the word try from your sentence. And I know that you can sit there and you can say to yourself, you say it out loud, Lupe. You just say, I'm trying to develop my gifts, and then say, I'm developing my gifts, and then tell me which one feels better for you. I know which one you're going to say. Okay. So that was Lupe. And now Shiv Kakar. Are you here? Love and light to you, Lupe. I'm doing Shiv because she's coming through YouTube, and she was the only person on YouTube, so she thought she was going to get one. You are developing your gifts. Yes, yes, yes. And there's a whole community of us out here, Lupe, so just reach out. If you have any questions, just reach out and ask. Can you ask a question? Yes, you can, but this is a free reading, so it'll be very short. I will give it my best go to answer your question. Shiv, they're actually saying to me before you even ask your question, they're asking me to tell you that you need to forgive yourself or forgive somebody else for yourself so that you can move on. Okay, so ask your question, and I don't know whether that had was that an answer for you? Is my boyfriend the best marriage partner for me, or shall I go for an arranged marriage instead? And my guides are stepping in here, and they're saying to you, Shiv, you really do need to trust your instincts more. They're saying to me that you keep second guessing yourself and second guessing your life. When you realize that you can't make a mistake for you, that the universe has got your back, they've got you covered no matter which way you go, you'll then realize that you can't make a mistake. They're saying to you that you need to trust your instincts more. Okay, so I'm doing this at the moment because I feel like you really are torn between this. And they're saying that you already know which way you need to go. No. You're not going to try and think more on it. You will think more on it. You are thinking about it. Yeah, you are torn. I can feel that. Okay, so before, when you said it resonates with your question, and this forgiveness, they're now pointing towards the fact that you need to forgive yourself for not having all of the answers that you need. You don't have all the answers at your beck and call, because sometimes there are lessons that you need to go in through life in order for you to understand them. It's hard to be with my boyfriend, but also to leave him. Also, arranged marriage seems like such a promising future. The arranged marriages, they do tend to work for people. If you're open to an arranged marriage, it may work out to your advantage. It may not. It just depends on who it is that they've arranged for you to marry. If you already know who this person is, and you feel that you could do better with that particular marriage, with that particular situation than with your boyfriend, it feels to me like you're already questioning the idea of being with your boyfriend at the moment long term. And if you're questioning it, then there is a reason for that. So dig deep for the answer here, Shiv. Dig deep. Dig deep. Look inside, and they will answer you. They will give you the answers that you need. You need to go within and find whatever it is that you're searching for. They're also asking you to love yourself more. Forgive yourself and love yourself, and you will make the right choice for you. Hi, Jill. Okay, so Shiv, hopefully that has helped you. Your expectations, the expectations that you're placing on yourself, Shiv, are out of alignment with who you really are. The expectations that you are living with are not appropriate for you. So lower the expectation, come back down into reality and search for that within. You will make the right choice for yourself. It doesn't matter what it is that you choose, you will never, despite what anybody says to you, you will never make a mistake, because that was the way it was intended to begin with. Once you realize that, you will move through your lessons a lot quicker. And for those of you who are on the live here tonight who haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go in and subscribe to it, because if anything happens with the Facebook, at least I will be able to go live through YouTube. All right, Shiv's already on YouTube. I know there's a few people out there that are already on my YouTube channel subscribing to it. Just go in there, and all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. And all you'll get from me is the lives that we're doing. So you won't be mega bombed with anything. Joanna, I love you. Look at you. You're on top of it already. Just beautiful. Okay. Just go in and check. The button, the little bell will have two little marks around it if you've subscribed to it, or it'll say subscribed. Okay, any newbies out there that would like a free card, please let me know by saying free, FREE, underneath Joanna's hearts. I will pick the third one this time. Any newbies out there? The word free, FREE, if you would like a free card. the word free. Shivi, the third person. Free. Joanna, I will pick the third person who says free. Can you post to YouTube? 1, Penny. 2, Penny, you've got it. And Radha, I have not seen you before, so I will do you as well. So Penny, I will do you first. And then I will do Radha, who has come through YouTube. Penny, I think Joanna's just put it up here. All right, it's just a couple of posts back. It's the 00001 Caroline. That's my YouTube channel. Okay. Just hang in there, Radha. All right, so Penny, Penny, tell me when to stop shuffling. Stop. Okay, Penny, I've got this card for you called Harmony. I don't know why some of these cards, oh, there we go. All right, this particular card, it means conflicts are resolved in a situation that was troubling you. Know that you deserve this peace and happiness and accept it graciously. You are a peace lover at heart. This card comes to you as a sign of new harmony that dawns upon you. Let go of viewing the situation as troubled and see yourself and others through the eyes of your guardian angels. In this way, you'll look past the surface and see the beauty and light that eternally shines within everyone. By shifting your viewpoint to the angelic perspectives, you become an earth angel. Well, we already know that you're an earth angel, Penny. You just are, all right? Holding an elevated viewpoint sparks miraculous healings in all of your relationships. Conflicts drop away, revealing the clean and new truth about everyone and everything. So they're asking you to drop into that harmony, to view a situation that was troubling to you from a different perspective. See it, view it differently, like it's not an issue anymore. You have cause to celebrate, Penny, because something is coming to an end, something is closing, and new doors are opening for you. It's like there's going to be a celebration happening. I'm getting you sitting outside, or I don't know, looking outside your window and looking up at the moon, and then all of a sudden you'll have one of these aha moments, like, oh my God, there they are. What the fuck is happening here? Now I understand completely. Sitting differently, just all that, all. Yes, and we see it in everything. Love is just all that is. Yes, it is all that is. But sometimes we as human beings, because of our egoic sides and our egoic selves, the 3D world impresses upon us that we don't open up that spiritual self. So they want you to see just that the conflict is going to be resolved. All right, that conflict is going to be resolved. A situation that was troubling you, there's just happiness coming. Penny. I know this was supposed to be a short reading, but I have to say, I'm impressed with this card. Yes, I look at the moon all the time. It's my home space. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're very welcome. But look at this card. Soulmate. Your prayer for a soulmate relationship is answered. Follow the guidance that you receive so that you may enjoy this gift of divine love. Now, soulmate, the book says, your heart yearns for a big love. Since you are on the spiritual path, you desire a partner with similar philosophy and common interests. Can you have the great passion and spiritual companionships with the same person? This is a card to confirm that your answer is yes. By drawing this card, your angels ask you to put trust in and follow their lead. Your angels have heard your prayers for the great love, and they guide you to take steps to manifest this desire. If you are in a current relationship, which you're not, your angels ask you to release this partnership to them. In this, well, that doesn't really apply to you. Hang on a minute. We can help elevate the relationship. Okay, so the rest of it was just saying if you're in a relationship with somebody that it will go to a soul level, a soulmate level, and we know that you're not. So, open yourself up to this, because this person is around. This person is here. This person will come into your life. Did you hear? There's no try. He's coming. Hey, Sonia. You know how to make. Oh, Penny. Hopefully they're tears of happiness. And by the way, that date that we organised is a good date. Did you read your messages? I'm open and ready to receive. I love that sentence. I love it, love it, love it. Open and ready to receive. You want that card, Cheryl? There you go. Take it on board. In fact, Cheryl, they're telling me that your soulmate is oh, really? They want me to tell you that the person that is your true soulmate is you. Once you know your true soulmate within, your soulmate will come to you. He'll be drawn to you. Good, Penny. It's all set up, by the way. They've agreed to it, so all good. Okay. All right. Now, did Penny Retta? I'm on track. Yes. Yes, Sonia. Just bordering on 3 hours. In fact, I will try, Caroline, try. I will do my best to answer you, Retta. I don't know what you mean, Penny. Tell me what your question is, Retta. You want to know why I was smiling when you said that, Retta? When you said you had a question, I was smiling because I was shuffling that deck that I used that I've been using for the free readings, which is this particular deck here. Oops, it's upside down. This particular deck. Oh my God, it's still upside down. Healing with the Angels Oracle cards, right? And this card came up for you. Soulmate. So obviously this person is not that far away. You see it being good or any divorces. Well, the divorce part is up to you. If you are resonating with your partner, there is no reason why you would have a divorce. And they're saying to you to be careful with the way you're thinking, because if you think that there's going to be a divorce, you can actually bring this into being just by the pure thought of it. You have no idea how responsive the universe is to your thoughts. So be careful with what you are thinking. All right. Your soulmate is coming in for you. You are manifesting your soulmate here. All right. You will resonate the most, the only great stuff. Just keep believing it. All right. Believe in those miracles. This was the next card for you. Just believe in the miracle that you will find your soul partner, that your soulmate will come in for you. It's almost like when you do this manifesting, it has to be in the now. Don't say, I want my soulmate to come in, because that's just outside of your reach and will always be outside of your reach. When you manifest, it has to be in the now, because there's no such thing as a future for any God, any angels, just that world does not deal with time the same way as we do. So when you say you want, if you say I want, that implies that it's always going to be out of your reach. Okay, so the answer that they've given me for your question there is you haven't seen the real him. I don't know what that means to you, Radha. You haven't seen the real him. Set an intention for your soulmate to come in for you, for him to be there. Set the intention. Oh Lord, means I met him already. What they're asking you to take on is, if this resonates for you, then you need to work with that. All right? You need to work with it. So if you feel that he is already there, perhaps the part where I said you haven't met the real him yet means that this person is misunderstood. In a relationship too, maybe he could be, but I doubt. Don't doubt your feelings. Work with them. Just work with them. And as I said before to the other people who I've read for, a couple of them I've said that there is no mistake for you, all right? You'll always be making the decisions that you need to make for yourself, and you won't make a mistake. You just won't. All right. Retta, thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you like, you can come through to Facebook and check out my page there. I don't even know. Yes, I do. Here we go. I will post my link up here, and you can come across and like it if you would like. All right. Okay, so there's still a few people in the background here that I can see. Who is in the audience that hasn't had a reading from me in some time? Or not at all? And I will give you a card. I know you're there, guys. I know that there's somebody out there that wants to ask a question or would like a card. So just pop your name up in the comments and I will give you a card. No one here? Joanna. Joanna. I've already drawn a card for you. Card number 5. Simple acts. I can't make it. There we go. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. One of the most amazing aspects of love is that it supports the giver and the receiver. When you show care to others, you create further opportunities for kindness. When others are kind to us, it motivates us to pass that kindness on, demonstrate kindness and bring more love into the world, which you do. You do already, all right? Kindness can make the world a better place. Kindness has that satisfying ability to help you feel happier and more energized when you give to someone. You're always giving. You're always giving, Joanna. I don't know why this card is coming up for you. Oh, they want you to be kinder to yourself. All right, Sonia, I will do you. And then that will be my last reading. Yes, kindness is contagious. They want you to reevaluate where you are showing your kindness. What do you mean? You are showing kindness to everyone, but they want you to show more kindness to yourself. Show more kindness to yourself, Joanna. Love starts with you. Kindness starts with you. The simple act of being kind to yourself will allow you to share kindness with other people from a different level. This is actually showing, I can see you in here. I can see you as this person. And the fact that she is pointing to something on her shoulder. See all of the animals around her, they're actually resonating with her. She's pointing, I'm seeing this card and I'm seeing her point to herself. Look at all of that light that's coming through to you. Be kind to yourself. Joanna, my darling, sweet earth angel Joanna, be kind to yourself. Okay. Yeah, they are beautiful cards, Sonia. Did I buy the winning lottery ticket? Penny, seriously, you're asking that to a psychic? What, Joanna? What? So can you just remove one word out of there for me, please? Empower yourself. I can't even see what you put in there. What is it? Oh, it's a smiley face. Oh no, she said the word try. You guys know me too well. Thank you, Farinez. Yes, I miss Lockie too. I just hope he's going to get. He's not going to be too stressed about what he's going through at the moment. Constantly sending out healing to him. Thank you, Farinez. Okay. And try, Joanna. You guys, this has to be having some sort of effect on you with that word try. And I hope, I hope it does, because it is so empowering when you shift that word out of a sentence, try. As soon as you take that word out, it just feels so more empowering. You did, Joanna. It just gives people food for thought too. Got ya. Yeah, you did. You did. Bait was taken. All right. Sonia, tell me when to stop shuffling. Lots of healing energy towards Lockie and Hunts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, okay. Sonia, for you, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Look at this card. It's almost like, what's that guy with the three forks? Triton. That angel of the sea, or the guy from the ocean. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. There is so much support available to you. You need only ask for help and you will receive it. Let go of the fear and the pride, as they do not benefit you, nor do they give you what you desire. Perhaps you feel inundated by a challenge. Take a minute or two and think about what it is that you need to support you. Evaluating your feelings will enable you to effectively communicate with what you want. Asking for help may seem scary to you because it makes you feel vulnerable. Where are you, Sonia? That vulnerability is not something that we like to visit. That vulnerability, you don't like people to see that vulnerability. There are plenty of people who would love to be there for you. It's not demeaning to ask for help. Strength often comes from the ability to recognize your personal needs. Release any feelings about being around being a burden to others. People love to help, and it really is helpful and smart to ask for help. A beautiful mermaid sits at her knee of the wise, loving old man. You may recognize the love she feels. He supports the mermaid's needs. The yellow reflecting, I'll just put that card up again. The yellow reflecting off the water and the mermaid's hair are calling you to expand your self-awareness. It is important for you to know when extra help is needed. So you see her looking up at him, and he's looking down at her, and all he wants to do is help. Expand this self-awareness, this yellow, right? It's all expanding. It's just expanded. Ask for help. They're asking you not to give up faith, not to give up on faith. Why are they giving me that word? You've lost faith in something. Okay, they're saying to me you've lost faith in love. I don't know what that means. I have a friend that got me out of the house, and I wouldn't take no for an answer. We talked so much and it helped me. Yep, reach out for that. And I'm glad she took you out, because you needed to get out. Somebody needs to come to Melbourne and do that for me, because I just won't go out unless somebody invites me out, and actually takes me out through the front door. So I get it. So now they won't leave this alone. They want to know what you've lost faith in. You've lost faith in something. I've closed love off, and I'm trying to open it up again. You're what, Sonia? You're what, Sonia? I hope you're smiling at the moment. Just rewrite your sentence for me, please. Can't help myself. I want to empower you. I want to empower you. Can you please rewrite your sentence? Come on, Sonia. Rewrite it. I'm opening up. What are you opening up? Come on. I'm opening up what? They're saying to you at the moment that there is a part of yourself that you have not forgiven, and it's time for you to forgive that part of yourself that you shut down. It's time for you to let go of past disappointments. Oh, no, you're not in trouble, darling. No, you're not in trouble. Opening up your heart again. Yes. Yes. You just see, when you say it, when you say the whole sentence, it's more meaningful. If you say, I'm just opening up, you're opening up to what? What the fuck does opening up mean? And when you specify it, you're actually telling your guides, your angels, that this is what you're doing. This is what you want. I'm opening my heart again. I'm opening up my heart. All right? You're actually telling them what you're opening up. So, it gives it more meaning, it gives it more strength. For I don't cry, I shut emotions off. Yeah, they're saying that it's time for you to let go of past disappointments, to past experiences, and the fact that you say you don't cry, you haven't quite opened that up yet, all right? And there's a part of you that has existed and been able to live your life because you haven't cried, because I get the feeling, the distinct impression that if you started crying, you wouldn't be able to stop. What you need to understand is that you will when you're ready. And who gives a fuck? If you're sitting in the middle of the lounge room and you get a person coming in and you're still crying, who cares? Let them sit with you. Because you need to do it. You need to get through this. You need to be able to get through it. They're saying to me to tell you, you did the very best you could at the particular time, and you haven't forgiven yourself for this yet. I not only don't cry when I laugh, I don't really laugh. It's emotions I have blocked away. Yeah, I get it. I do get it. I get it, Sonia. There's been a reason for that. It's helped you in the past. You are now a different Sonia to what you were then, and it's time for you to start releasing. Yes, that's better. That's what I call opening up. All right. Keep opening up, woman. Okay, I have to ask you a question because they're asking it to me. How do you express your love to someone? And you don't have to answer me. Just say, I would prefer not to answer that on the live. But they're wanting to know, how do you express your love to someone that you care for? You're such a loyal person, Sonia. You struggle to show someone how you love them? I feel it, but it's a struggle showing it. Yeah. You don't like being vulnerable, because it's when you were vulnerable in the past, that's when you got hurt the most. And that's why you shut it down. That's what they're telling me. You don't like being vulnerable. The people that are in your life now are not going to hurt you the same way as you were hurt back then. Son of weakness. I put in my head years ago. Yep. And that no longer serves you. Hi, Nevada. That no longer serves you, Sonia. So they're saying to you, can you please forgive that part of yourself and allow yourself to move forward? Oh. Okay, Sonia, they're just saying to me that your gifts that you have, that you've got hidden away, tucked away, the ones that are starting to come through, this is how you are going to show your love, through your gifts, because your gifts are going to open up that love for you again. I'm just about to finish up, Nevada. You've come in on the tail end. I've been going for 3.5 hours and my voice is hoarse. Does this make sense to you, Sonia? You are spot on it. I know, I just have to practice it. Yep. Yep. And you will. You need to come on the live with me. And maybe you can come on with Lockie. We can make it a family affair. You're welcome, Nevada. Please come on. We'll be live again on Monday at 1 o'clock if you wanted to join us. I'm going on with Chandra and Sandra D. So please come and visit me if you want. I have to do this. Yep. I'm healing at the moment and my gifts are coming through the more I heal. Yes, yes. And this is a form of love in itself, because you're being more accepting of the gifts that are coming through to you. Therefore, you are more accepting of self. Therefore, you are more accepting of love. You're welcome, Sonia. You're so welcome. Okay, guys. Now, I know there's still a few people in the live, but I'm nearly hoarse. So I'll just go and have a drink. Thank you, everybody, for your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Anti-Child Trafficking Fund thanks you. You have no idea who you're helping when you donate to me on my lives. I'm just, it's just, I can't really say what they do over there when they go over there, because it's not something that is openly spoken about. But your donations, I give my time for the readings, and you donate, and your donations just, they have far-reaching consequences for the donations that you put through, more than you'll realize. Good night, Pamela. And I will rest. Thank you, Farinaz. Good night, Sonia. And good night, Cheryl. Okay. Love you all, guys. I'm just about out. Okay. Good night.